All right, got a interesting NVIDIA GPU for you. This right here is the RTX PRO 6000, 96 gigabytes of VRAM, and this is the Bykski Waterblock. Going through installing this and doing some pad testing because it looks like the instructions that come with the water block are missing some pads for different components here. So also the width of the pad or thickness of the pad that came in the kit was not sufficient. More than half of the memory modules didn't even make contact with the water block. So it comes with a 1.5 millimeter thickness. Looks like it needs a 2 millimeter thickness. So just doing some testing to make sure that the chokes and the other power modules all connect properly. You can see still some residue on the card here, but yeah, this is a pretty amazing card. I was using it with the stock cooler, which I've got right here. Shout out to Gamers Nexus for the teardown to make it super easy to remove that. But I'm using the stock cooler pad locations to determine where to put some pads. Sort of up in the air if chokes need the pads, but this water block has sort of cutouts for it, so might as well put some thermal pads that connect to those as well. But I just want to shoot a quick video of this card. It's going in my rig that has dual 3090s right now. Those didn't quite cut it to be able to run some of the models that I want to run, and running things in the cloud is getting a bit expensive, so we're going to run this RTX PRO 6000, which has been pretty stellar. I've been running it for a few months with the stock cooler. Runs a little warm, and I already had it was the only component basically in my existing computer that wasn't water cooled, so we're just going to toss that into the loop. Added a beefy radiator to sort of support it. I already had sort of overkill with cooling with a bunch of radiators, so looking forward to seeing how much it drops the temperatures. And this is going to be a card that runs continuously, so stock cooler wasn't fantastic for that. So, but yeah, let's take a closer look at the RTX PRO 6000. As you can see here, pretty incredible design. It's just amazing how much is actually fit onto this card. You can see the huge amount of memory modules, and then when we flip it to the back side here, even more. So it's quite incredible. They really packed this thing, and you can just see how small it is. It's just amazing. There's 96 gigabytes of VRAM on this guy. And this water block here from Bykski is really quite amazing. The machining is pretty awesome, and they really went into a lot of detail to have spots for all the components, such as the chokes. This is like on the side here, you can see it's sort of cut in over there, and then they've got the necessary reliefs in over here, and then a lot of the sort of small little pop-up spots here for components other than the VRAM. So this is really quite an amazing piece. Just sort of black on the side with the, connectors there labeled, which is super helpful. So really quite impressed with the actual water block here. So really excited to get this mounted in the water block and start running some tests. I'm going to shoot some more videos talking about what I'm actually running, the settings for the models in VLLM and things like that. So release those in the near future.